Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wrestling is Terrible. You are joined by me, the pro wrestling shepherd on this journey, the martial arts film freak, Tristan, and I am also joined by the pop culture nihilist, Jeremy, here for some pro wrestling trivia. Jeremy, are you excited to be tested?
Yeah, baby. We're on the highway to the danger zone. I apologize if you can hear the Blue Angels flying by in the background, but yeah, I'm very excited to play some trivia. All week you've been telling me you have something fun planned for both of us, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that is.
I've got something a little bit bonkers. I've got something that probably won't be super difficult. It's sort of two halves, 2 rounds of a fun game in which I will be Triple H in this scenario. I am the game here, the king of kings for this one, testing your knowledge. Without any hesitation, let's get into a fun game of Who's That Wrestler?
All right, let's do it.
All right, everybody. So we are playing a simple game. I say simple. We'll figure that part out. So this is just a game of Who's That Wrestler. You think it's just popping up a little picture of a wrestler. Tell me who's that wrestler. But some of these might be a little bit bonkers, a little bit crazy, and we're going to see what Jeremy knows. Jeremy, how confident do you feel on just looking at a picture of a wrestler and telling me who it is?
To be honest with you, I don't feel good about it at all, Tristan. What do you want, man? You want the name of the wrestler? What if they have multiple shticks? You want me to tell you which version I'm looking at?
I want you to tell me who you're looking at in the picture.
Okay. Yeah, it's simple enough. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. Let's start this. We're going to start round 1. If this shit will work. Round 1. Okay. It's just going to be a picture of a wrestler. Tell me who it is. Who's that?
My first instinct is a young Big Show.
You're almost there. So I should also state this. I forgot. I did have a point system here. You can get up to 36 points.
Okay.
These first 12 questions are worth 2 points. You have a multiple choice option. But if you do multiple choice, you only get 1 point.
Now that I know the rules, I'm going multiple choice.
Okay, so if we're going multiple choice, I'm going to give you some options. That is The Giant, The Big Show, Andre Jr.
I mean, I can tell by the One Piece that he is a giant character. He's way too handsome to be Andre the Giant. He's not Big Show, so he's Andre Jr.
Unfortunately, you are incorrect on this one.
What?
This is WCW Big Show at the time, Paul White. Before he was the Big Show, he was simply the Giant.
Oh, I thought, okay. You
see that this might be a little bit weird on this one. Next question.
All right, let's go.
Who is that?
Are those? Is that a tattoo on his left arm or just Sharpie
It might
marker?
be magic marker. I have no idea.
I'm gonna need multiple choice for this, and I'm just using the power of deduction. I'm real Sherlock Holmes.
All right. Is this A. Tinyberg, B. Ryback, C. Gilberg?
Oh, I mean, I like A and C a lot. I'm going Gilberg, C.
That is Gilberg. He was a parody of Goldberg.
All right.
Correct.
All right.
Next question. Who is this?
Oh, boy. I've actually seen this guy before. He's a terrible approximation of Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, but I don't think you can get away with licensing the same name. I'm going to have to go multiple choice.
All right. Is it A. Subthermal, B. Ninja Ken, or C. Glacier?
Yeah, I'm going to go C. Glacier.
You would be correct. That is Glacier.
All right, let's go.
You have 1 point on the board.
No, I got Gilberg.
Oh, you did get Gilberg. Sorry, 2 points on the board. Who is this?
Man, there are so many great wrestlers I just don't know of. I'm going to have to go multiple choice.
Your options are A. The Gobbledygooker, B. The Pecker, or C. The Clucker.
Really liking the multiple choice here, Tristan. I noted and appreciated. I can't see him being named the Gobbledygooker for But then again, wrestling does have a fairly problematic history, so Gooker might not be as out of the question as we think. The Pecker's just funny. That's, I think, one of the multiple choices I would include in there. And the Clucker seems like the most down the middle. I'm going to go C again with the Clucker.
You would be incorrect. That is the Gobbledygooker. Fun fact about this character. He hatched from an egg and debuted on the very same 1991 Survivor Series that debuted The Undertaker.
Where did the egg come from?
It was just a giant egg.
Okay. Gotta watch that.
And so there is an alternate history. There is an alternate universe where the egg hatched and inside was The Undertaker.
There's an alternate universe where that happened?
Yeah, because they debuted at the exact same show.
Oh man, I'm loving the mythos. I have got to watch that match now.
Next question: who is this?
My first impression, and this isn't a real guess because I am going to go multiple choice. But if I had to just put John Senior is what I would say, or Juan Cena. But let's see the
Jeremy. Pick one of those two answers.
It's Juan Cena, right?
It is Juan Cena. You have 4 points on the board.
Love it. Let's go.
There was a story in which John Cena was fired, and the very next week, Juan Cena appeared.
Is that John Cena?
That is just John Cena in a mask.
Okay.
I believe you have 4 points on the board here. Next question, who is this? And I will say, this question does come in 2 stages. I will show you who this man is with the mask on and without the mask on.
He's got little person stature, but it's hard to tell with the outsized bull head on.
Do you have any guesses? I'll give you a guess with the head on, and I'll give you a guess without the head on.
Look, in the great tradition of the last one, and this is just shooting in the dark, the mini tour.
You are devastatingly close.
Let's see the multiple
I will
choice
say
on this
that
one.
the headpiece is just very big. He is not a little person.
Oh, okay.
But I'll show you without the headpiece here. That is what he looks like.
It's Manitou.
I'm going to give you one more shot. You're steaming hot close.
Oh shit. Am I a letter off?
You're like what was that? What did you just say?
Mantour?
That is Mantor.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I cheated. I said Manitou and then I realized it's Mantour. All right.
No, you're good. I wanted you to get there. So you got 6 points on the board there. Let's go forward to who is this tag team? Who is this faction?
They look heavily inspired by Sherry O'Terry and Will Ferrell from SNL, who I believe were the Spartans. That would be 2 on the nose. It looked like a boy band. Let me get the multiple choice on this one.
Your choices are A, the Spirit Squad, B, Cheer Squad, C, Pep Battalion.
I'm like an A on this one, Tristan. Spirit Squad.
Think an A on this one? That would be correct.
All right.
And if you notice here, this guy in the corner down here, does that face look familiar to you?
It looks like a face only a mother could love, Tristan.
That is Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The Spirit Squad, I think, deserved far more credit. You know, as a young person who was watching at this time, they were very effective. They were a heel tag team used by Vince McMahon, and I thought it worked really, really well. Moving on, the next question. Jimmy, who is this?
I mean, it's an interesting mix of things that we've got going on here. He's clearly lucha inspired, but different vibe. He's got Mega Man hand cannons on. I don't like it at all. I don't like anything about that costume. It's got the weird piping on it. I'm going to need multiple choice for this one.
Your options are A. Max Moon, B. Frankie Galactic, or C. Megastan.
It's C, Megastan, right?
You are incorrect. It was Max Moon.
Oh, Max Moon. Go fuck yourself, Max Moon. Get out of here.
Moving forward, who is this man in a glittery stormtrooper helmet?
It seems like there would be some issues with this. It makes me assume not a WWF wrestler at the time.
This was like mid '90s WCW.
I'm assuming, and I'm gonna need multiple choice. It's probably got the word "hut" in it, but I don't know. Let's see what happens.
You want the multiple choice?
Yeah, let's get the multiple choice, Tristan.
Your options are A. Dan Conker, B. Shockmaster, C. Jackson Maximum.
Love all these names. I was way off touch with my guess. You got Jedi Masters. Could it be that one? Dan Conker, Jackson Maximum. Is it B, Shockmaster?
That would be correct. That is the Shockmaster. This is one of the most devastatingly terrible debuts in pro wrestling history. I believe that puts you at, does that put you about 7 or 9 points? I can't remember if I counted one of the your answers or not.
I feel like 9.
I think it might be 9 points.
Okay,
so,
let's go.
The Shockmaster debuted charging through a wall. He instantly trips, and the helmet falls off. He struggles to get back up as he puts the helmet on. As he is still getting up, they've already recorded a voiceover dialogue for him to say.
Oh, no.
So he's still putting the helmet back on while his dialogue is playing.
I mean, you can't see through that mask.
No.
Yeah.
Just one of the... It's probably the worst pro wrestling debut in wrestling history.
Or best.
Or best, depending on how you like to look at it. Moving on to the next question here. Who is this?
I mean, it couldn't be what I think it is. So, and I'm gonna take multiple choice. It couldn't possibly be the Mummy, but let's see multiple choice.
Your options are A, the Mummy, B, the Ghoul, C, the Yeti.
I don't know why I feel like I know this, and I feel like it's C, the Yeti, for some reason.
That would be correct. It is the Yeti.
Why?
No one knows. It's clearly a mummy.
Yeah.
They said the Yeti.
Okay.
Who is this?
Oh, I like it. He is a white guy in a dashiki with traditional African garb on. If I had to guess, I would say he was probably debuted in the year 1922 when Mr. Wendell by Arrested Development was one of the biggest singles in the country. Maybe even from Tennessee, strangely. I don't know. Let me get multiple choice on this one.
Also, I believe the Yeti puts you at 10 points. So this would be A, Farouk, B, Akeem, C, Papa Shango.
I don't like it. I don't like any of them. I'm going to go with C, Papa Shango.
What if I told you that all three of these are WWF wrestlers, but only one of them is this guy, and that would be Akeem the African Dream?
Well, look, I don't want to overgeneralize. I mean, there are, Caucasian African people. Maybe he's from South Africa. That guy single-handedly solved the apartheid, if I had to guess.
He may have. Him alongside Nelson Mandela effect. Moving on, I believe this is the last one of this round here. Jeremy, who is that wrestler?
Oh, God. So just another banger here. I'm going to need multiple choice, but the Green Genie?
Your multiple choice options are A, Oz, B, Kevin Nash, or C, Diesel.
It's got to be B or C just because they're in here. I'm looking at I mean, he's a big guy. I can't visualize Diesel right now, but I don't know why I want to say Kevin Nash B.
So it's a bit of a trick question here. The answer is D, all of the above. The answer is Oz. The answer is this character right here is Oz, but that is Kevin Nash under that mask.
And Diesel was just another of Kevin Nash's.
Diesel is another version of Kevin Nash.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
So just thought I'd throw in that little trick one there. Just a terrible, terrible gimmick. Round 2 here. Round 2 is a bit more fun. I think you're probably going to get a few more of these. Again, there are 12 questions. Let's say you come out of the last round with about 11 points. 24 points were available. You came out with 11.
All right,
Let's see how you do with round 2. I think round 2 is going to be easier, and I think it's going to be a little bit more fun. Jeremy,
I don't know.
who's that wrestler?
I love the graphic. I could really see it going either way, but I feel like it's Bret Hart. It's Shawn Michaels.
That is Seth Rollins.
Oh, okay. Wrong 2 times.
I will say all of these will be wrestlers that you do know.
Okay.
Next up, who is that wrestler?
That's Rey Mysterio. I can tell by the bottom of the pants.
13 points to you there. 13 points.
All right, let's go.
Actually, sorry. Wait, the first bunch of questions were worth 2 points. These ones are worth 1 point, so that puts you at 12 points there. Who is that wrestler?
Okay. I mean, it looks like Wolverine from the cover of the Wolverine, but I know it's not that. Is it? He's got sideburns. Is it Sheamus?
You now have 13 points.
Yeah, let's go.
Next up, who is that wrestler?
Kurt Angle.
14 points to you there.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Who is that wrestler?
Goldberg.
That would be Goldberg.
Yeah. 15
points to you there. So far, 15 points. Next question. Who is that wrestler?
Oh, I should know because of the sharpshooter. Is it Is it Shawn Michaels?
No, I'm sorry. That would be Jeff Hardy.
Oh, man. All right.
Next up, who is that wrestler?
Hulk Hogan.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you are correct. That is Hulk Hogan. You now have 16 points. Who is that wrestler?
It's an interesting silhouette they're cutting there. Is it Jeff Hardy?
No, we just did Jeff Hardy.
Is it Matt Hardy?
No, I'm sorry. That would be Booker T.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't seeing Booker T there.
Next up here, who is that wrestler?
Is that... Oh, I might fuck these up. Is that Chris Jericho?
Close. I could see why you would think that, but no, this is the person who just wrestled in the match we watched, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Next question here, who is that wrestler?
That is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Give me a hell yeah, that's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hell yeah.
Next up here, who is this wrestler?
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, I knew you would get there when that is the Macho Man. Yeah.
Oh, dude, your impression's way better than mine.
I believe this puts you at 18 points here, man. You know, the cream's going to rise to the top. The cream always rises to the top, and you're going to get there. I know it. You're the cream here, man. This is the final question. Who is that wrestler?
Who the fuck is that guy?
This pose should help. This is a modern-day current wrestler.
You would think that would give it away for me. It's Roman Reigns, the one.
That
Roman
would be
Reigns,
the tribal chief to acknowledge Roman Reigns. You are correct.
Yes.
This would bring us to the end of our quiz here. Let me get out of the screen share. We'll get back and we'll finish this up here. All right, Jeremy, I'm gonna calculate your answers here. I believe you got 19 out of the possible 36. You got a 53 on that one. Like in terms of like if you actually 17 out of the 36 questions, you got about a 53 score there, which I mean it's just over halfway.
I feel fucking good about it, dude. I don't know. Yeah, it's a failure, but it was a good run, I thought.
It's not a passing grade, but you could have done much worse. But did you have fun?
No, for sure, dude. I loved it. I think that was a great format, and it makes me feel like this next game of trivia, I'm gonna need to step things up because I appreciate the production and the maximum effort.
Yeah, I put a lot of work into it. Tell us, everybody, in the comment section, what score you got. Again, this was the first 12 questions were 2 points, 1 point if you did multiple choice, and then the last questions, the second round was 1 point each. So out of 36, what was your score in terms of your points? Tell us down below in the comment section down below how you did. You can find Jeremy at the Pop Culture Knowledge. You can find myself here, but you can find both of us here. You can find myself over at the Martial Arts Film Freak. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment how you did down below. And, as Jeremy always says, be terrible.
Peace.